Coming at you again. I'm going to show you what I use to catch my coho salmon. The things I'm going to show you, we don't use a ton of tackle to catch coho salmon. You don't need to. But all right, living lifers, let me show you what I use to catch coho salmon. I have a tackle box full of stuff, and I rarely use any of that stuff. So here I am back at the shop again. I'll let the cars go by. I'm outside the shop. And I just wanted to show you what I'm working with here. So check this out, if you would. So this little spoon right here. All right, check this out if you would. So this little spoon right here, this is a great little spoon. It catches big king salmon, catches coho salmon. The deal with this guy is I always put a bearing swivel on, ball bearing swivel. And then when this hooks the fish is able to twist and turn, and it doesn't rip the hook out of his face. So this is really a good setup. And I think that's, is that cookies and cream or cop car? I forget the colors, but I know the black one and the one that's called Heronade really works well. Now this is what I use for catching, the silvers right now. I use lures like this, and I'm gonna show you something. This is a mistake, but I'm gonna show you anyway. I'm gonna show you, this is what I use to catch humpies. All right, this lure is what I use to catch coho. This is a mistake, and I'm gonna show you why. If you can see, this lure, this was a fluorescent white, and it has a skirt insert on the inside, an Ace High Fly insert. Now this guy right here, I put 2 glow beads in between the 2 hooks, and typically my hooks are like 2 finger width apart. This has caught a lot of fish. The only bad thing is I added scent to it, and every time you add scent to a hoochie, a white hoochie, it turns it kind of a brownish color. It still catches fish, but look at it, it's pretty ugly now, but this has a lot of action. I keep my leader pretty short. I'm typically running anywhere from 30 inches to 32 inches on my leader length. And this is really good. This fishes very well. Very, very well. So this is the lure, and that's what it looks like. I put a herring strip on the top hook, and the herring strip is your scent. So once you do that, you're good to go. You don't need to put any oils or any other attractants on there. All right. Now, I just went fishing last weekend and killed it. So this is one of my favorite flashers. As you can see, it's got teeth marks on it. So fish actually have been coming and hitting the flasher. And it has a light in it. This thing has seen better days. It's got, some of the tape is starting to buckle, but it's a fishing machine. It has a little chip. I don't know if that chip really works, but I know this rig catches fish. So this is one of my favorite setups. Check that out. This is the hoochie I use on that. And remember I was telling you my leader is not very long. So let me just move that over there. So that is less than 36 inches. We're probably looking at about 32 maybe, 32 inches. So let me show you one of the favorite setups. And this works very well. As you can see, I did use a attractant on here because the white is turning brown. But the green is still working. This is called a spackle or splatterback. And it has beads on the inside of it. It actually has an insert on the inside of it. This works pretty well. I'm going to show you the results of that fishing trip. This is another one, Red Racer. This is another good. You see they're pretty similar, except this one doesn't have any light. But it does have that red stripe on it. So I buy just regular flashers, and sometimes I'll add my own reflective tape to it. So that's one. But let me show you. This is a bag. as a fisherman, we tend to overdo it. That's what we do. Fishermen, we overdo it. I'm gonna show you all these flashers I got, and I don't really even use these very much, but I have them. You name it, I got it. You know, I buy a bag like this, and I'll show you the bag here. Okay, let's see what we got. So I buy a bag like this, and I just load it up with flashers. Every pouch has, with the exception of 2, and I'm using those 2 right now. Every pouch has a flasher. Some have 2 flashers in it, but this is what we do. Fishermen, we tend to overdo it sometimes, but you can't go wrong. Have a hoochie set up. You have a buddy with a boat. Go out and catch fish. That's what we do. And there's all kinds of different flashers in here. Some release so you don't have the flasher dragging in the water, like this type of flasher right here. It has a release system. I'll pull it out. And as you notice, my colors are pretty similar, but here's that release system that it has. So this hooks into the back, and then when you get a strike, the fish will come and make a hit, and this thing will pop out. And then now that flasher doesn't add any drag to your line. But yeah, it's a good, I'll show you more about these as I start using them in the field. I really don't use them a lot because the ones that I'm using now are very successful. If you can get a flasher with a light in it, these are great. Because if you're fishing deep, remember it's dark out there, so if you're fishing deep, get a light. All right, so later I'm gonna show you a fishing trip that I took with my buddy Jesse and my buddy KC. So 2 separate trips, but we limited on fish each day. And I'm not saying that I'm the best fisherman in the world, but I know how to catch fish.
That was so big, dude. I couldn't pull it around.
All right, living lifers, we out here again. We're on Jesse's boat, almost free. Hey, doubling up. Hey, it's been so hot and hectic, I haven't been able to film. We got Donna on the helm in there, putting us on the fish. Now it's time to get it. Let me show you what's in the bag. I don't want to make anybody get jealous or mad. Just be happy for you, boy. Here we go. Let me show you what's in the bag. All right. Woo, baby. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to drink me some water. Look at that right there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, boat is buddy right now. That's the way a fishing boat should be. Little blood action going. All right. Go get it. I think it's just his new motor, that the big Yamaha he put on here. That's what it is. All right, living lifers, we did it. The setup I showed you, it really works. It catches fish, and you get to fill your freezer. Just keep fishing, doing what you love to do. Remember, live life, love what you do, like and subscribe if you like the content. I appreciate your support, and stay tuned for more videos. There are definitely more to come. And don't forget to share. Thank you for watching.